going to continue on with this decluttering, refreshing, figuring out how to make this space work better for us. I'm in the living room. Now, I'm using a different technique this time. Now, in years past when I've done this, and I do this, I don't know, obviously not often enough, but I've done this in the past. I usually just ignore everything else that needs to happen and just focus on the decluttering aspect of what's going on. And then that's super stressful because then kids are at loose ends and there's no food in the house. So this time I am trying to get everything that I need to get done during the day, and then whatever I have time for at the end of the day is when I'm diving into these projects. So I think it's good because I'm getting the things done that I need to get done. Schoolwork is getting done, meals are getting made, kids are getting what they need, laundry is still happening. The bad part is it is now, it's 3:30 and I'm just now getting to this. Now this shouldn't take hours and hours and hours because I'm just doing the living room and I think it's going to be fairly simple. We'll see. Okay, so here's the situation. We've recently moved this table. Actually, we just bought this table and it is 100% dedicated to Legos. We had Legos all over the house. We had them in all these containers in this really intricate way of organizing them, and no one knew where they went and they were just everywhere, and I was living with Legos literally everywhere. This has somewhat helped that. There are still Legos all over my house because friends make creations and then you need to see them and then they get dropped places and they forget about them. And anyway, we also don't have a whole lot of flat surface space to build them because they build these and then they want to keep them up so everyone can see their beautiful creations forever, which is fine. Anyway, so I'm going to rearrange some end tables in the room and see if that helps. We also just got an Air Doctor air purifier, which I've been avoiding installing. I don't think you install it. I think I physically just have to bring it up here and figure out where in here, and then I think we are going to pare down. There's an end table between those two chairs and we use that a lot. And then we have two other end tables. I want to show you the situation with those. Turn this light on maybe. All right, so Brett built these. These are like some of our first furniture when we were first married. And yeah, this is embarrassing, right? Look at all this stuff. Yeah, this is a problem. The table itself is great. The flat surface is fine, maybe a little bit bigger than we need. But then it just gets stuffed with things. So this is supposed to be Ephraim's like read aloud coloring pages, and it started off as one folder, and I believe I just counted 4 folders there. And they basically all look like this. They're just stuffed full. And then in the end, he sits over at the Lego table and plays with Legos during read aloud. So first things first, we are going to take care of this. Actually, I changed my mind. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to empty this, stick it in a pile. I'll go through that in a little bit. Get the main pieces of furniture moved and the whole room vacuumed, and then the Air Doctor put up here. And then I will go through and figure out what we're doing with all this stuff. So that is what I'm going to do. situation. We have lots of those around here. Coasters that will go back on the end table. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what's wrong with these computers? They're all dead. None of them work. This one's a disaster. These two died forever ago. They're Chromebooks, so there's no storage on them. So I'm not even sure why I keep them or what. I'm not worried about like someone taking stuff off of them and getting our secret information. So I just need to figure out where to recycle these. I think we can do that in the fall. Our town has a recycling thing. So that's that. This one still technically opens, still technically has stuff on it. So really what I need to do is spend time getting all the stuff off that I can and then be done with that. And this is Emma's old computer. I convinced her to buy a new one because this one hasn't worked in forever. So that's going. All right, so then the next thing we need to do is figure out this situation. This plug-in, I just put it over here. This goes to my computer, not the one that's even out here. And I believe we have, this is for either Gigi or Emma's, so we need to keep this one. This is another one of those, I believe. What is this? Nope, this is to the old computer, so that's going to go over here, but it doesn't have a plug-in, so that's cool. That goes there. And I have no idea what any of these are for. So I am right now going to put them down in our miscellaneous cord box. Oh, an Acer. So this is to one of the Chromebooks. This is just an extension cord that I'm sure we can use somewhere, but not here. So we're going to get rid of that. A Dell, so this must be not a Dell like a person, but a Dell computer. Aren't I so funny? So that one is going somewhere else, not here. That computer also doesn't work. It looks like we have like 2 plugins here that we actually need. Okay, so this whole project took about an hour to do. I pulled the furniture out, I vacuumed, I made sure I put things at least out of this room. Some of them I actually put all the way away. And so about an hour I pulled this together. I think I'm gonna like it, we'll see. So basically I eliminated one flat surface, so I took out one full end table. And so we're just down to one end table with like space to store things, and then we have another end table that literally is just to be able to put your coffee or a book or whatever. So I don't know about in your house, but my house, if there's a flat surface, I think it's like an open invitation to put something down. So I think I'm gonna like it. It also opened up this space where the Legos are a little bit. And I think I'm gonna like that too, because beforehand, like basically it's Ephraim and Bella who play with it, and sometimes a 22-year-old too. But I felt like they were kind of just like stuffed into this corner and they couldn't move around very well. So this really did kind of open that up. So we'll see.